Hi everyone, I'm Jalex. Today I'm going to be taking a look at one of my all-time favorite movies from my childhood.
You're my favorite deputy.
You got a friend in me.
Fair warning, if you are among the people that somehow haven't seen this movie, this review is filled with spoilers. How well does it hold up apart from my nostalgia? Let's take a look. Our story involves a cowboy doll named Woody, played by Tom Hanks. He's the favorite toy of his owner, Andy. That is until for his birthday, Andy gets a new Buzz Lightyear action figure, played by Tim Allen, who thinks he's a space ranger and not a toy. When Buzz starts getting all the exclusive attention from Andy, and also Andy's toys, Woody starts feeling rejected, deficient, and even becomes jealous. When Woody is no longer able to contain his jealousy, he tries to trap Buzz behind a desk, but instead, Buzz accidentally gets knocked out the window. After the rest of Andy's toys turn on Woody, that's where the plot thickens.
One thing I noticed even as a little kid is that the story is filled with curveballs.
The first time around, we didn't expect Woody and Buzz to reunite at the gas station, only to fight it out and get left behind as a result.
Well, doesn't he realize that I'm not there? I'm lost. Oh, I'm a lost toy.
Once Woody and Buzz arrive at Pizza Planet, where Andy, his mom, and his sister Molly are having dinner, the movie makes us think that this is the part where Woody and Buzz are going to be reunited with Andy.
That's it. Spaceship! All right, Buzz, get ready. And...
The universe explodes.
Okay, Buzz, when I say go, we're gonna jump in the basket. Buzz! No!
And it isn't.
This cannot be happening to me.
Then, Andy's destructive next-door neighbor, Sid, starts playing the claw machine that they're in.
A Buzz Lightyear? No way!
And the movie makes us think they're going to escape the claw machine. And they don't.
All right, double prizes! Let's go home and play.
Later, we think they're going to escape Sid's house by using Christmas lights to get over to Andy's house.
Have you forgotten what he did to Buzz?
Buzz, come over here and you just tell the nice toys that you're not dead. Buzz, will you get up here and give me a hand?
What are you trying to pull?
Nothing.
Murderer!
No!
murdering
no,
dog!
It's not what you think, I swear!
Save it for the jury. I hope Sid pulls your voice box out, you creep.
No, don't leave! You gotta help us, please! You don't know what it's like!
Come on, let's get out of here.
And it doesn't happen. One clever twist is when it turns out that the mutant toys in Sid's room are actually not cannibals, but they actually fix other toys that Sid has destroyed.
But they're cannibals. We saw them eat those other toys.
At least the best they can. After Woody and Buzz finally escape from Sid's house,
Just go, I'll catch up. Come on!
the movie makes us think that they're going to eventually get in the moving van together. And they never do.
I'll bet no one at the premiere saw the real climax coming. Not from a mile away. Not from around the corner. Not even from a foot away. The true climax is the greatest curveball the movie throws, and it's awesome. And it may be the number one scene that established this movie as a classic.
And that's Toy Story in a nutshell. Yes, this movie still is the classic that I remember it to be. There are so many things it did right. As an adult, it reminds me why I used to like playing with toys as a kid, and the sort of imagination I would use when playing with them.
He's lighting it! Hit the dirt!
Mind you, I didn't blow up any of my toys. Anyway,
The only thing that screams 90s about this movie is just the fact that it was released in the 90s, and that's it.
even though this movie's primary target audience was children, it was written to be enjoyed by adults as much as children. There's really no potty humor or any hidden dirty jokes for adults.
The only pop culture references in the whole movie are
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.
You uncultured swine.
That doesn't count. The G rating for this movie means what it should mean. It's for all audiences. The story's really original, and it's filled with morals that you don't have to think that hard to get, yet they're not patronizing for kids. The movie takes care not to spoon-feed us what Woody is supposed to learn from this early quote.
Hey, listen, no one's getting replaced.
Woody's side of the story has a good moral about swallowing your own pride, and so does Buzz's. Buzz's side of the story also has a good message about dealing with an unpleasant truth that just might be hard to accept.
Clearly, I will go sailing no more.
Toy Story also has a good message about how love doesn't come in a fixed amount. In fact, you'll notice it when Andy misses both Woody and Buzz the same when they're missing. The plot was sophisticated, but it wasn't mental homework, which was just perfect for kids.
The whole voice cast put up fantastic performances.
What? What are you talking about?
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
Go on without me. Just
A good soldier never leaves a man behind.
Now let's talk about the bad.
Although the animation has aged well and looks good by today's standards, if you pause on certain shots with the human characters or Scud, the dog, it looks just a little outdated.
Now, to be fair, it's no fault of the animation team. I'm not ripping on Disney or on Pixar. This was as good as it could have looked in 1995 with a $30 million budget, and this was the first movie ever to be completely computer generated.
Potato Head?
That's Mr. Potato Head to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Potato Head is easily the least likable character next to Scud and Sid. He's antagonizing to Woody.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Oh.
Hey, Woody's got something like that. His is a pull strap.
Only it sounds like a car ran over it.
In fact, you'll notice that sometimes he gets a rise out of Woody.
What do you mean? Who?
I know Andy's excited about Buzz, but you know, he'll always have a special place for you.
Yeah, like the attic.
Overall, this movie is a 10 out of 10. It should be studied to know how to write a family picture for all audiences, and it's a real game changer.
It also paved the way for many other CGI movies that wouldn't exist today if it weren't for this movie, including some from the competition.
If you have not seen Toy Story, go see it now.